Welcome to the Digital Production Buzz at the 2015 NAB Show. Hi, this is Larry Jordan, and this interview was recorded live on the trade show floor. For more information, visit digitalproductionbuzz.com. At NAB, we are surrounded by gear, hardware, software, some of the latest technology on the planet, which is wonderful until you try to put it all together. And then you need an integrator, the person that understands how all this stuff fits together and makes it work together smoothly and efficiently. That's where Advantage Video Systems comes from. Jeffrey Stansfield is the owner and president of Advantage Video Systems. Jeff, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, Larry.
So tell me, why did you start the company?
Well, I was working in the business, working for other retailers and working for other integrators, and I was doing all this work, and I was actually doing it, and I said, you know, why don't I just do it for myself? And I really wanted to offer my clients much more than the other integrators and other resellers can offer. I wanted to offer my clients a level of support and service that they couldn't get anywhere else. And so I started my own company and ventured off into this wonderful world of chaos.
Boy, chaos is the right word. When did you start the company?
2001 we started, September of 2001.
14 years.
14 wonderful years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, wonderful sometimes.
Sometimes wonderful, sometimes wonderful, yes.
Well, congratulations on surviving that long. And one of the things that I know that you do is you spend your time cruising the halls of NAB. What are some of the cool new things you've seen that have caught your eye?
Well, you know, like Blackmagic has this great new set of converters that go into a rack mount thing. So when we actually just built Larry's new facility, and on the wall in the back of his facility is all these little converters for HDMI to SDI, and they were plastered on these boards, and we have that with a lot of our clients. But now you can put those into a rack system, so that's some very good stuff. There's drones are flying all over this place, so it's like it's just incredible. It's the year of the drones. VR is also a big thing this year. There's a lot of new stuff in virtual reality since Yahoo and Google are doing billions of dollars into that industry. It's revigorated that industry, and so there's a lot of that stuff going on. Some of the new technologies in LED lights are getting better and better. You know, white has always been a hard problem with LEDs, and it's always been a challenge for our lighting team, and so that's become some new technology in that. So
I was just struck with this idea of the drones. Some of the drones that we've seen are 8 feet across and holding full area Alexa cameras up 500 feet in the air. It's stunning what the new drone technology is. One of the challenges that we've got is the increasing shift to high-resolution images, which means that we've got to really build our infrastructure with 2K, 4K, even 6K images in mind. How should we plan our facilities? What kind of gear do we need to put in to support high resolution? Well,
you know, there's a lot of different ways of looking at that, and a lot of different workflows. We're doing high resolution SDI is one of the things we're still staying with. A lot of people are saying SDI is dead. SDI, let's get rid of SDI. Let's go to IP and all this stuff. But we're hanging on. We're staying. There's some new ways that companies like Belden are working on new high definition Belden cables that can transfer higher definition, and a lot of the standards are coming out. So I work with SMPTE a lot, Society of Motion Picture and Television Engineers, and we're working on the standards for Ultra HD and all these. And so the technology that we're working on is gonna change the way that all that is coming forth.
As one of the challenges that we had when we built out our studio, and we're grateful to your help for that, by the way.
Oh, we had a blast. It was really a pleasure.
It always has problems that you never expect, and it always has, you discover, hey, we can do this if we just do this one other thing.
Yeah.
So as the studio owner, what questions should I ask someone like you before we even start to make sure we're all on the same page? Or looking at it a different way, what problems can planning ahead prevent?
Well, definitely planning ahead is definitely what you want to do. You really want to, one of the things that people tend to do, and one of the issues is that they get this idea of what they want to do, and they go around to everybody around, they go around to all these different places. They go to B&H, and they go to the Marketech, and they go to all these different companies, and they pick out their gear, and then they come to us and tell us to integrate it and us to make it work. And it's not that I'm trying to make more profit for my company by telling us to come to us and let us put it together for you, but having one central place where you go to one person and put your trust in that person to map out and develop a solid workflow for you can really make a big difference. And then whatever you're planning, if you say this is my budget, look at going at least 25 to 50%, bit more than that, because there are always going to be, as little things that come up that you want to change and you want to things. And I also tell people, when you envision something, let's make one workflow, and then let's plan another in 6 months to change it around, and go and then go from there. So planning, and then stick with the plan and make that work, and it'll be a lot less headaches for you, and go with a single integrator, whether it's us or whether it's somebody else. Stick with one person, put your trust in that person, and research that person. We've done a lot of infrastructure, a lot of workflows, a lot of broadcast facilities, TV stations over the years. Interview the person, just like they're going to be an employee, and find out if that person is a good and qualified individual and knows what they're doing, and then put your trust in that person and let them guide you, because we have the knowledge, we know the things and the questions to ask that you may not have thought about.
I think that's very true. I know the mistake that we made is we didn't clearly think through the workflow before we started. We were evolving the workflow, and it always evolves over time. But even so, a little bit more advanced planning could have decreased a lot of stress and shortened some of the deadlines. Yes. I agree with all of that. Jeff, where can people go on the web to learn more about the services you offer and the gear you represent? So
my website is advantagevideosystems.com. That's at www.advantagevideosystems.com, or they can call our 800 number at 800-287-5095. That's 800-287-5095.
That website is Advantage Video Systems, all one word, no spaces. Jeff Stansfield is the owner of Advantage Video Systems, and Jeff, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, Larry.
Take care.
All right.